Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday, college football Saturday morning. Good morning to you all. We got a full slate to discuss today. Today, there could be a few teams eliminated out of the college football college football race here in mid-September. An unusual situation, but yes, we could have some major players eliminated today. Two in particular, LSU, Notre Dame, could be eliminated altogether from the college football playoffs. Florida, Texas A&M also, the loser of that game will definitely be out. Before I get started, let me salute the chat here real quick. Salute the live man and salute everyone that is watching. The Facebook crowd will be joining us here in the next hour. Salute to my two brothers and my co-host D Truth, who's also the host of the War Eagle Zone on Monday nights. I got Sniper here, who's also the host of Dog Talk and Them Dogs will air on I think Mondays, and Dog Talk, of course, will air on Wednesdays. All right.
Reverse it.
Salute and
Reverse it.
uh
Reverse it.
okay, I'll let you tell them. Go ahead.
No. Hey, dog talk is on Mondays, and them dogs is on Wednesdays.
Okay, them
Yeah,
dogs are on Wednesdays, and Dog
yes, sir.
Talk is yes, Dog Talk is on Monday. And also, those of you that were paying attention Thursday, I launched the Dog Call. The Dog Call, and I'm going to be doing shorts all through the week. The Dog Call, and I will be putting a few individuals and teams in the doghouse, and that will be the other show that I'll have during the week as well. So, if you're hey, one of your teams could be next in the doghouse. Your coach could be next in the doghouse. So, depending on how today goes. Salute everybody, brothers. Today is hey, this thing could go either way today. I think some strange things are gonna happen today. Dark, cloudy, rainy day. Most of the East Coast is being hit with rain today. I sense some strange things happening today in the college football landscape.
Yeah, you might be right on a few things, big bro. Woo. The slate is the football slate is heavy today. Um, you got teams that need to prove themselves
Hmm.
because the eye candy doesn't look too well, look like dark licorice. Uh,
Hmm.
you got teams that look like they as they call it the rebuilding year, but didn't know they was on a rebuilding year.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's gonna be heavy.
Yeah, and all I can tell you, wait, it is what it is. Teams better be able to run that ball. We're gonna find out what kind of offensive line you got up in the trenches today.
Exactly, exactly. There also was some adjustments, some major adjustments by two teams in the SEC. One being Auburn. Auburn is elected to. It came out yesterday morning that they will be going in a different direction. Payne Thorne will not be the starter today. They're going with a different starter today. I'm gonna let D True step in and go a little bit more into details about that since that is his team. I'll let you do the honors, sir.
Well, fans be talking about they want to sit paint Thor after the second game. Okay, I guess they're frustrated from last year, but the redshirt freshman Hank Brown is started today, which is kind of funny. He started on a rainy day when they got to run the ball. But then Hugh Freeze might be like, okay, like Amando said yesterday on the kickoff show yesterday, he might be like, oh, almost, okay, this is what y'all want. If we don't do good, I'm pulling him. So Hank Brown is on the short leash too. So just let y'all know, he is on the short leash.
Now, did the you believe that the fans called for this, or do you?
Yeah, the fan
You
called
think
for it. If you looked on Facebook and you read the reports, yes.
Yeah, the fans been going in, Sniper. Auburn fans been clowning all week. They've been going in. I'm talking about, man, from Saturday night last week, they've been going in. And you know what they say, man, pressure bust pipes. But I think this is a genius move by Hugh Freeze to just, quiet the fans. Because listen, and I just want to say this to a lot of you fans, the head coach is the head coach for a reason. The starting quarterback, you have a camp throughout August, all right? And the winner of the starting job, there's a reason why this kid won the starting job. There's a reason why Payne Thorne was chosen to lead the team coming out of camp. So sometimes coaches will do this, Sniper, just to quiet the naysayers. But that backup is going to be on the short leash. You know what they say? The backup is the most popular person on the team. The backup QB, because the fans, we as fans, we get intrigued by the unknown. We just want the new. We just want something new. When we feel something ain't working, we want to automatically, do a knee-jerk reaction, like my bro D True said, and just, bench the kid and go with someone else. And that's not the way to go, really, because you're hurting that kid's confidence.
Mm-hmm. And what do you sit into the what do you change the quarterback with? I just sit here wait. He gonna pull him in the time anyway. You see what I'm saying? So it got to be some kind of camaraderie with the quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? It got to be. But like I said, he picked a good day for him to start. But I actually want to see Hank Brown in some clear weather, where there's no rain, where he got to pass the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see.
And to your note, Dubs, really from what I was hearing, and I remember, I mean, we weren't on YouTube at the time in 2018. Dubs said, well, Clemson chose Kelly Bryant over Trevor Lawrence. Over Trevor Lawrence out of camp. We saw what happened. All right, so you got to remember, not only did Kelly Bryant, Kelly Bryant won, he won the job, but he did some boneheaded things.
Yeah,
that cost him his position. You have players that they'll show out. Yeah, he was looking like Randall Cunningham in practice. Randall Cunningham and Warren Moon in practice, and he got out there on Saturdays, man, looking like Jamarcus Russell. Okay, it just when the bright lights came on, Kelly Bryant was a deer in headlights.
Wait a minute.
Remind me, huh?
Wait a minute. You didn't compare the man to Jamarcus Russell, not 400 pounds.
Jamarcus Russell.
Yes, he did.
Listen, and I didn't mean that as a joke. Really, I did, man. I said that to say this. Jamarcus Russell, and I know that both of you remember that you watched the kid play. That man was blessed with God-given talent. I've never seen anybody do what he did on Pro Day. He was sitting down. The man was sitting down and threw a 80-yard strike down the field on his Pro Day.
Yeah. I remember
and hit
that.
the receiver on the dime. I've never seen Brett Favre do that. I've never seen any quarterback with this kid had an incredible arm and accuracy in practice and in the combines and on pro days. But when the bright lights came on in Oakland, he folded. For whatever reason, maybe these are kids. Remember, 21, 20, 21, 22, you're still a kid mentally. Got out there and, wasn't studying the playbook. And a lot of these kids, they go to relying on their God-given talent instead of improving their game by watching film and going to practice on time and getting with the receivers and having, holding light sessions and running routes together. Like Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin, they would spend summers together doing routes together.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
but the Marcus Russell, we get back to college, but Marcus Russell was put in a bad situation anyway. He was put in a position where he had no real quarterback coach when he was in. But then he also came out of camp when about 300 pounds,
Yeah,
almost
that's what I'm saying.
150 pounds heavier than he.
Yeah,
And it wasn't muscle; it was it was cheeseburgers and hot dogs,
yeah.
um, and gummy bears. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, bro. I understand what you're saying, but I do agree with Thug Life a little bit. You know, when you play football, you got to be ready for any and all type of situations. You got to
Hmm.
be ready for the weather. You got to be able to sling that thing in the with in the rain, the snow, sleet, because you don't know where, if you're drafted, you don't know if you go up north during that October month, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I
Exactly.
mean, you gotta be ready for anything.
Hmm.
Um, and again, we know how the South is too. It could be sunny one day, and next thing you know, we got 15 foot snow. So
Yep.
it's you got to be ready. And I understand what D Troop is saying, but again, um, not only you got to be the field general, and I think that's what's lacking with the starter of Auburn is that confidence of being a field general and being able to. This seemed like he wasn't doing what he is knowledgeable of doing.
No,
I
I
think
think
he got to. I think and remember, this season is different from last season. You know what I'm saying? People study him,
Hmm.
so he had. You got to change. You got to change with the times, because people do study you and they know what you're good at. They watch your feet, they watch your arm motion, they watch your eyes.
I
But
think it was also a situation of complacency. I think Jake Fromm went through it in 2019. He came into camp. He wasn't challenged. Justin Fields had just transferred up to Ohio State. He didn't have anyone challenging him. Stetson wasn't ready at the time. Um, and there was, we were shorthanded of quarterbacks that year. We were shorthanded. DeJuan Mathis, he had gotten ill and had the brain surgery, so we really didn't have a third stringer. It was just Fromm and Bennett, and at that time Bennett was not overtaking Fromm for the starting position. No way, no how. So yeah, I think it was complacency by it not being any real open competition for the position.
yes, it was because it came down to him and Hank Brown as a starter. So and
well,
and I'm
And
saying,
and and,
hold
and
on, let me finish.
go ahead.
And plus, when you got new receivers and a new offensive line, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what quarterback you put back there. I don't care. He's a senior back there. Got a new offensive line, new receiver. They got the jail, and we
Yeah,
know how long. And we know how long it takes. Defense gonna be caught up before the offense.
always,
yeah,
always.
yeah,
That's the rule.
agree.
And then
Yeah.
then the starting quarterback always hear that whispers from the campus, from fans. Do you know they read report? Oh, the backup. Oh, he hear that and know how much. Not only do the fan put pressure on him, you put pressure on yourself too. Like, I got to do this. I got to make sure I do this right. You try to be perfect. You
That
can't.
that
It
is
ain't perfect.
yeah, that is why I say there's no way that Hugh Freeze made this decision based on the fact that Thorne wasn't the better choice. I think this is a move, a tactic to just quiet the fans. And this is New Mexico. I really feel if the opponent was, let's just say, Mississippi State or Ole Miss, Thorne would be the starter. But it's a genius move. Okay, you're coming off a loss, a very close loss, and you have New Mexico. So the team is going to be motivated anyway. They had a rough practice this week. Okay, so you're going to see a different Auburn team at home. Weather won't even matter because the thing about, if you know anything about the South or Southeast, this time of year, we get drenched with rain. This is the rain season for us. So coming up as a kid, growing up in this area, you're used to it. You're used to it. So I just think this is a smart strategic move from Hugh Freeze. Now the problem is now if if he gets out there and looks like if Hank Brown gets out there looking like Michael Vick, now you got a problem. You got a problem then. You got a quarterback controversy, and that's something you don't need this early in the season.
Yeah, and then after that game, you know what I'm saying? Got the SEC game started. So, hey, I'm just sit back and watch. I'm gonna sit back and watch it.
Yeah, that's all you can do, and I really believe this is like I said, Hugh Freeze is not some fly on the wall head coach. Okay, the man has a resume. Okay, the man won everywhere he went. The man won at Ole Miss, and at the time when he took over Ole Miss was a dumpster fire. He took them from like one of the worst teams in the SEC to the number 2 ranked team in the nation 10 years ago. I watched it with my own eyes. They beat Bama when Bama was at their best, when Bama was in their prime, in the middle of the dynasty. He beat Bama 2 times in a row. No other coach can say that. No other coach can say they have 2 consecutive victories over Nick Saban during the Bama dynasty. Hugh Freeze is the only one that can say that. So, Auburn fans, relax. You have a good coach finally. All right, relax. Don't mess this up like you did with Gus. All right, don't mess this one up. So let's get on to the one more other quarterback news. Listen, I don't know what's going on with Bill Napier. Bill Napier, it's like he's trying to get fired, fellas. I mean, we saw what DJ Lagway did last week. Okay, the kid was incredible. Why would you tell the reporters that you're going to play both quarterbacks? You're going to rotate Lagway and Graham Mertz. For what? It is obvious that Lagway is the better quarterback. And fans have been wanting to see him since day one. They want him to be the starter. I don't understand this move by Napier. I really don't. We've seen Graham Mertz. He folded against Miami. He couldn't do nothing against Miami. He even got hurt against Miami. Lagway come in the game. Lagway lead the team down the field for a touchdown. And then Lagway he has a tremendous game last week. So why would you, when your season is on the line, okay, you got to go to Columbia today. Why would you take your chances and have a quarterback rotation system in an elimination game?
Yeah, well, there's something going on. I think he's losing his. He's losing it. I think he's going into a mental attack right now because, again, like you said, Lagway came in, garbage minutes, played against a little bit against the first string defense, and the rest was the second string defense. The first series, he goes down 7 plays and scores get them in end zone.
Mm-hmm.
Cool and relax. That would have been a better game when they played Miami.
With a Lagway.
Lagway would have started.
Oh, yeah,
and for him to be so cool as a true freshman, it says you got something there. But to think that you're going to be like But think you're gonna be like I think Notre Dame did it, and put both quarterbacks in to try to ruffle the defense. It ain't gonna work, boss. It ain't gonna work. Put that boy in, let him get a rhythm, and that's one thing that these people don't understand. Quarterbacks, just like running backs, need a rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
They got to find their feeding, and they got to get in there, slow the game down in their head, and get things started. And if you're going in and out and in and out, you can't get a rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
So
And yeah, and I think they're still stuck in the Urban Meyer days. That's the problem with a lot of with a lot of Florida, those boosters and the ones the powers that be down there in Florida. Okay, because let's just call it what it is. Those are the ones that really call the shots. Okay, it ain't really the head coach.
Yeah,
and they're just stuck in the past.
Yeah,
thinking what happened in what worked in 2006 will work in 2024 when they had Chris Leak and Tim Tebow rotating. You know, I mean, them days over with. You got to let your quarterback get in the rhythm.
Yeah, and then what some people fail to realize is that the quarterback will be in a rhythm. If the receiver's not helping the quarterback, that make the quarterback look bad.
Exactly. Dub said, new slogan, and you want to lose, sign DJU. I think he would have been better off staying at Oregon State. Now, a lot of you you forget now. He put up some pretty good numbers last year at Oregon State. I think it's there's a certain system for everybody, and I think that system that Oregon State was using was better for DJU. All right. Q&As, shout out to you, New. She's down in Louisiana dealing with the inclement weathers. If you're listening, our thoughts and prayers are with you. But until you return, I'll hold it down for you.
All right. Lord, you gave the reins to the wrong person. He writes the questions and answers them.
All right. First question, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Boston College is a dangerous matchup for Mizzou today. Yes or no? I'll start with you, Sniper.
Hey. Get this party started today. Yes, sir. Boston College is going to, hey, listen. Boston College is going to put up a good fight with Mizzou. They're slouch. They're going to give them everything they got. And the one thing I noticed about Boston College this year is that they can go 4 quarters. So Mizzou, hey, you got to do what you do, baby. You got to do it SEC way, and you got to play like you usually play, and you got to score because Boston College, again, they can run that ball. They can run that ball. Your defense got to be ready, and you got to put a hat on a hat and take care of those lanes. If you don't, they will zip past you. So yes, sir, it's a dangerous matchup for Mizzou.
Salute to you, Common Sense TV. D-Truth?
I'm going to say, I got to agree with Sniper because Boston College try to prove something. And Mizzou, it seems like people hyping up Mizzou from last year to this year. And like he said, Boston College played 4 quarters of football. You know, you got them teams to play the first half, don't show up the second half, don't play the first half, try to show up the second half. You got to play 4 quarters of football with them. So we're going to see what Mizzou made up. We're also going to see what Boston College made up this game. And we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it really goes in this game. So good luck, Mizzou. Good luck.
Armando, is this game at Mizzou?
I think it is at Mizzou. D-Truth, if you don't mind, can you check real quick?
I'm checking now.
Yeah. Because I know they travel to UMass.
Yeah,
it's in Columbia, but they traveling to they traveling up to UMass to play the Minutemen. So I think they only had one trip to Massachusetts this year. So that would definitely mean it's going to be in Columbia. But this team, the way their style of play travels, run it down your throat, misdirection options, and then that defense, they put you in a phone booth. They went into Doak Campbell Stadium on a Monday night and did what they did to Florida State. So I really think with a team like this can be dangerous for one simple reason. They don't have anything to lose. None of us was talking about Boston College. None of us.
And
none of us.
And if this game was at nighttime, it was Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
I would give Mizzou the edge, but this is at 12:45 in the afternoon.
The most dangerous time. And I just think back, Sniper, the last time we lost in a regular season game, it was daylight. The last two times we lost regular season football games was one to Florida in 2020, and the other one was to South Carolina in 2019. Salute to you, Russell Red. And they were both in daylight. We ain't been beat at night in years. It's been some years since we lost a game at nighttime.
It's been some years. But like you said earlier, nobody, and when I say nobody, even the commentators, ESPN, Fox, CBS Sports, nobody is talking about Boston College. I mean, the last time we talked about Boston College is when they had their first round draft pick come out of with Matt Ryan.
That's it. 2007.
And it's been a minute.
Yeah.
But Boston College
they were ranked number 2. They went into Blacksburg and stunned Virginia Tech.
Mm-hmm. But Boston College it's been that sneaky team that they win their 6 games and get out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next question. D-Truth. I'm gonna come to you first. Salute to you, C Viper. This is a good one for you, D-Truth. Tailor-made for you, brother. And I want you to take your time on this one.
Take your time.
Take your time on this one, brother. Bama fans are putting too much expectations on Kalen DeBoer this season. Yes or no? Let me mute up for this one because I want to hear this one.
Yes, they are. I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all want to know the reason why? Stop living in the Nick Saban era. Hey, stop living that Nick Saban era because Nick Saban, we told you last year that Nick Saban going to retire last year. Y'all didn't believe us. And what did he do? He retired. So we gave y'all now an opportunity to get prepared. And y'all still living in the past. Just like Auburn was living in the past with Gene Chisnett, all the rest of the coaches that was before old boy from Boise State came down here. And y'all, people get out of the past. Let me guess. Let me tell you. Nick Saban is not coming back. Y'all had to give this man a chance. His first year at Bama to get his players in there, because right now he actually playing with Nick Saban players right now. He actually got Nick Saban players in there. So guess what? You're going to have to give that man time. So y'all want to get rid of Kalen DeBoer already, and this is the first year. After what, 2 games? Come on, give me a break. No telling what the man gonna wind up doing at Bama. So, hey, I do not like Bama, but I do understand. Guess what, Bama fan? Y'all were gonna go through this, regardless who y'all had as y'all head coach after Nick Saban retired. Every team goes through that when they get a new head coach. Like my brother Armando said, I guarantee you none of y'all can go on that football field and coach that damn team after Nick Saban left. So he got some big shoes to fill. Will he be able to fill them? We don't know. But it's going to take some time for him to feel them. So, yeah, y'all got too much pressure on y'all head coach this year. Too much pressure on him, especially for the first year. That's all I got to say.
Salute to you, Billy Martin. Yes, sir. We are live. Salute to you. Happy Saturday to you.
That's all I got to say. Hey.
Go Dogs. What's going on, brother? Hey, listen. They want this brother to come in and just be the fourth anchor of this Alabama 4x4 race. They think that he can take this team his first year. Hold on, Billy. Hey, get this fool up out of here.
Don't even respond.
Don't even just keep going. Keep on going.
Okay. All right. They think that he was going to come here and take this team to the national to the national championship his first year. This man came from out west. He coached Washington, which is a totally different beast than the SEC.
Absolutely.
And he has yet to face an SEC team. He has yet to be in an SEC stadium. We don't know how this man is going to react. Y'all put too much pressure on this man his first year. He could have aneurysm. Y'all got to slow down. Let this man get, like D True said, get in there and get his feet wet. You have to let this man get in there and get the program to have his vision. Again, just like D True said, he still has a lot of Nick Saban players who thinks the Nick Saban way, who has Nick Saban vision. Give that man some time to get in there. Y'all, hey, just because you Bama, don't mean that you win because of your name. We see that happen sometime in the past, but this is a new year for y'all. Chill out. Get off this man back.
And like I said this last year. And now, one thing about it, when I tell you something is getting ready to happen, it's gonna get ready to happen. I said this at our first kickoff show last year. I said if whatever Bama's gonna do, they better do it this year. Because this is it. This is it. I mean, I just looked, it was obvious that last year was going to be the last year, Nick Saban's last year. It was obvious. The man is burnt out. He really has nothing else to prove. He did what he had to do, and he wasn't going to coach there forever. Now you bring in Kalen DeBoer, which I feel like Kalen DeBoer is a pretty good coach, but he hasn't coached in around or coached against a level of talent that he's gonna see this year, and that is SEC talent. Pac-12 and those other divisions, 2 schools that he was at before, you cannot compare to the SEC. Brian Harsin found that out when he was at Auburn. Brian Harsin had a great record. Salute to you, Bronze. Brian Harsin had a great record up at Boise State and at the previous schools that he was at. But the SEC is a whole different animal. And that's something that Bama fans are really delusional and really thinking that, that this guy's going to come in and it's going to be business as usual. Like the glory days is going to remain. It doesn't work like that. And it's not going to work like that. And they're going to find out. I don't think today is going to be the day, but they're going to find out as the season goes along that it's a difference in having Nick Saban on that sideline and not having him on that sideline. It's going to play a big difference. All right, on to the next question. No, I'm going to start with you, Sniper. Notre Dame should be on upset alert against Purdue today. Yes or no?
Sorry, was on mute. I said no. I said no. Notre Dame learned their lesson last week. They went back to the drawing boards. They are about to they're gonna get back on track today. I think that Purdue is in trouble because after the loss at Notre Dame, they're gonna take it out on somebody, and they just happen to be Purdue this Saturday. So I'm gonna say no.
I'm going to say I'm in between yes and no on this one. And the way I said between yes and no, all depends on what Purdue team shows up to this game. And we know how Purdue can get. They can have one of them games that everything goes right with them. But if they play bad, we'll know they play down to them. But I'm going to have to say, upset alert? Nah, it wouldn't be an upset alert. It really would be an upset. Because we know Purdue will give a team some headache this year. And they got to play how they played that first week. They got to play how they played that first week against Purdue. If they don't, they're going to take another L today. So I say, no, they shouldn't be on the upset alert. So, although Purdue will let you down every now and then, that's why I never took them no more. But no, they shouldn't be, and yes, they should be. So it's both. Actually, both.
I don't know how you answer that question that way, but you did a good job explaining it.
I gotta go with Sniper on this one. Notre Dame don't have the same issues that Florida State has. They don't have the same issues that Florida State has. Notre Dame has a legit team. I think they just got caught slipping last Saturday. That happens to the best. They got caught looking ahead, and these teams like Northern Illinois, they can be dangerous. And remember, just keep in mind, that's the same Northern Illinois team that went into Brian Denny and did that back in 2003. They did it 21 years ago. So it's not the first time. And teams like Northern Illinois, Appalachian State, they'll sneak up on you. Troy, those teams are dangerous. When you put them on your schedule, you better prepare for them like you're preparing for Ohio State or Bama or Georgia. You better take those teams very serious. So I think they're good. They're good. They'll go in and make a statement against Purdue today, even though they're playing on the road. It's in both schools are in the state of Indiana, and Notre Dame fans travel very well. Those Irish fans will be in there for about 1,000.
I just want to make one joke, Armando.
Go ahead.
That's not the same team 23 years ago, because the eligibility only gives them 4 years, brother.
I know that. I'm just making a statement that Northern Illinois as a team, as a program, they've done that before. There was some people that was acting so surprised. I know that they've done it before. Any real college football fan would remember that was around during that time. Those that weren't around that time, I'm just letting you know that that ain't their first time doing that.
They had a lot of bunch of seniors on that defense, and they had a lot of let me put it away. They had a lot of veterans on that team on Northern Illinois.
And
So
and that's the thing about college football, and get used to that, because it's going back to the way it was back in the 80s and the 90s, where players they weren't leaving early. They were playing the entire 4 years. I give you an example. Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson could have easily left his junior year and been the first round pick, but he chose to play all 4 years. Play it all across the board, football and basketball. Remember, Pat Ewing played all 4 years. Akeem Olajuwon played all 4 years. There was no one and done back then. Those fellas they were playing all 4 years, graduating, and then going on to the pro level. So those days are coming back now with the NIL. You got like Carson Beck. You throw some Lamborghini keys in his hand and a couple of $1 million. Oh yeah, I come on back.
Yeah. And some of these kids was raised on commitment also.
Exactly.
And they have good parents with good traditions, good foundations, and they tell them, hey, once you start something, because again, if we look at Stetson Bennett, he could have went to another team when he became a star. Carson Beck from Florida could have went to Florida, Florida State. He could have went anywhere he wanted to once he found out that he would, but he stayed. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it could. The NIL deal could have something to do with it. But there's certain players that don't look at that NIL deal and be like, oh, this is no. They want to finish. They want to get that degree.
Yeah. Absolutely. I agree. And listen, you walk into any corporation with a university degree, like a University of Northern Illinois degree, it looks good on your resume, to have that degree, so you got to remember that aspect of it also, because you're one play away. As a football player, you are one play away at any given time of your career being taken away. And if you don't have that education to fall back on, it could be a life-altering experience. You could go from having it all, living in a penthouse as a millionaire, to losing everything if you do not have that educational, that degree and the educational background to fall back on. Yes, sir.
Totally agree.
All right, moving on. Doug said they was illegally doing it at Alabama for years. We know Nick Saban said, allegedly. But I'll put your comment up so everybody can see it. Allegedly. But you're right, everybody paying now. So it's an arms race now.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it.
Everybody paying now. So it's an even playing field all across the board. And speaking of paying, we know it's money up there in Nebraska. Nebraska Cornhuskers are a serious threat in the Big Ten this year. Yes or no, D Truth?
I'm gonna say no for right now. Because I gotta see what they do in the Big Ten schedule, first of all. Well, I say yes. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about that one. Because if you ain't played the Big Ten schedule yet, how can I call you a threat? So I got to say no for right now.
D-Truth. We understand what Colorado's going through, but did you not see what they did to Colorado last week? Did you not?
I see.
Hey! Don't you get snippy so early in the morning? Don't you get snippy early in the morning? Don't you get so snippy early in the morning? You can't use that statement till after 10:30. Hey, look,
I said a Big 10 schedule, not a Big 12.
Hey, I think what they've done in the last couple of games, they can be they can be a threat in the Big Ten. They can be a threat just off of I'm gonna say it like this: off their defense alone. They're another team that will smother you. They're another team that get to the ball quickly. I've seen their defensive tackles that look like they weigh a good 350 chasing down one of the fastest quarterbacks in the league right now in Shador. I've seen them hawk down the running backs, and they were all over the place. I think that they can transport that over to the Big Ten schedule. They'll be a threat. I'm gonna say, yeah, I think they're gonna be a good contender for that Big Ten conference champion.
Any pushback, D True? We got a little time for it.
Well, I'm gonna say this right here. Well, I guess anybody go beat up on Colorado, he gonna say is a threat in their conference. Is a threat in their own conference. They go beat up on Colorado, who has a quarterback, who has a wide receiver, don't have no offensive line, don't have no defense. Wow. Like I said, Colorado is in the Big 12. Nebraska is in the Big 10. I'm still going to say no for right now until they play a formidable opponent in the Big 10. And let me see who they got today. Hold on. Let me see who they got today. I'll tell you. Big 10, right? Nebraska is playing.
I already got you covered, bro. I got it up on the screen.
Oh, wow.
They play Northern Iowa today. Now, Sniper, I want you, Sniper and D-Troop, I want you to look at that schedule now. Look at that schedule right there, and you tell me that Nebraska would not be a threat this year. Just look at that schedule.
Let me see.
I only see 2 ranked teams.
Hey, take the thing down real quick so I can see that at the bottom.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna put that back up real soon, common sense, because I gotta make a point about that. I gotta call Dubs out on that.
but I'm tell you this right here. I don't care you have a number by it. Cause rank 10 get ranked every week. So what? You got to get between them lines to play. Can't cut out Iowa, got Wisconsin, got USC, UCLA, Ohio State. They better be careful of Rutgers. Then they got to play Purdue. See what I'm saying? So they are not out of the woods. They are not going to be a big threat.
Okay. From what?
I'm looking at their schedule.
Okay. Now listen to me real good. Now, yes, Colorado has their problems in the trenches. All right. But from what I saw from that defense, those receivers were not able to get separation. That's one of the main reasons why those linebackers were able to get the Shador, because those receivers were covering. I've never really seen anybody lock Travis Hunter down the way the Nebraska corner was doing last week. Raiola, you know, bro. You done seen him. I mean, bro, he played right there over there at Buford. Raiola, you know what he can do. They are stacked in the trenches. And Matt Rule, remember now, Matt Rule took Baylor from the dumpster. Remember, they were on probation, brother. From Art Brawls left that program, left it for dead. And Matt Rule came in and just resurrected that program and almost came within a goal line play of taking them to the playoff in 2019.
Well,
so look, man, they got the coach, they got the quarterback. They got the defense, bro. That culture. I'm not saying they're all the way back. I'm not crowning them to 95. They're not back on that level. But I'm looking at that schedule, and there's a possibility that they could sneak in or have something to say about who gets in and who doesn't get in, because I'm looking at this schedule. Illinois, I don't see them being a problem. I don't see Purdue being a problem. Rutgers being a problem. Indiana, that could be tricky. Now, let's look at October the 26th. They got to go to Columbus, and I think that will be their first real test on the 26th in October. They got UCLA at home. 9 times out of 10. That's going to be a big noon kickoff. So you're jet lag, traveling all the way from LA to the cornfields of Nebraska, bro. That's going to be different. Then they got to go to the Coliseum on the 16th of November. Okay, and that will be their second test. And then after that, Wisconsin, and which we're going to find out what Wisconsin is made of today. And then they're at Iowa. Iowa, that's a rivalry game. Anything can happen. They do not like each other. Nebraska, no, they've been rivals for years. So that right there, that could be a de facto play-in game. Or that could be like, they could be playing for a spot in Indy. They could be playing for a Big Ten championship game slot. So you never know how this thing could play out. And what it's really going to come down to is this team right here, USC. Are they for real or are they frauds? That's what it's going to come down to.
Mm-hmm. It just sucks that we have to wait till the end of the doggone season to find out. Did you? But
and I want to put this comment back up real quick now. Dubs made a comment a while ago about Bama paying. Now, brother, you now remember now, let the record show that the USC dynasty took place before the Saban dynasty. And we all remember what USC did allegedly during that time. Okay, come on now. Players were driving Lamborghinis. They were driving Ferraris on campus. I mean, man, dudes were walking around with Rolex on their arm. I mean, moms were getting new houses. Pops were getting new houses. You know what I'm saying? The mom and dad were getting new cars. Allegedly. Come on now. USC was paying allegedly. And they probably were paying more than Bama was. Come on now.
Do y'all remember the movie Blue Chips and the Program?
Yeah, I remember both of them.
Hey, they based those movies off of USC allegedly. Remember, old boy? Hey, I won $50,000, and my daddy need a new tractor, and them boy. Hey, hey, listen, hey, y'all can batter that out all y'all want, but it's been going on for a minute, bro.
And it's been going on for a minute, man. I go back further than that, man. SMU in the early 80s, man. Come on, bro. Eric Dickerson and Eric James and all them, man. Come on, bro. Them dudes are getting paid. Allegedly.
No, hey, you can stop with allegedly. Them brothers are getting paid. Dubs, okay, Dubs. Okay, hey. Dubs, you want to talk trash, huh? We can't stop speeding.
You know what, Dubs. You know what, though, Dubs. That is why we recruit the way we recruit. Because if a knucklehead want to get out of line and go doing some dumb stuff, guess what? We'll sit them down for a game or two and let them think about it. Because it's always going to be somebody behind you that's on your heels and ready to take your spot. Salute to you. Good morning, Heartbreak 22. Salute to you.
I see. Look, he already.
But he ain't lying, though, man. They can't stop me.
Man, something. Hey, but you know what? It is something about It is something about that strip of road, and I don't know which one it is. That from Athens to I want to say Lawrenceville, that strip is wide open.
Yes, sir.
And it is so tempting because what I drive, and when I go to Athens, I be wanting to hit because I'm like, man, listen, there ain't nobody around besides me and these doggone cows out here.
Yeah.
So you think.
Yeah.
Oh,
until that state trooper, that state trooper right there, man. So I know what these boys going through because they get on that strip, and I forget what the highway name is, but it's 2 lanes both ways, and it is wide open. I mean, nobody. The pavement looks so great. It's like it hasn't been used.
I'll tell you. Hey, I tell you another. It's a part of Atlanta that's just like it, bro. It's like the Atlanta Motor Speedway. I know when I travel on it, I'm racing with somebody. That Georgia 400. Ever since they took the toll booths down, man, come on, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
but we turn that into the Daytona 500, man.
You ain't never lie. And get a bunch of y'all together to hit 90, 100 together. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I know what these boys going through. They get that urge.
You young and you behind the wheel of he was in a Don 2018 Cherokee. I ain't nowhere in the world up and take no chance and go 100 in no Don Cherokee, a 2018 Cherokee, and take the chances of flipping.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I don't know what he was thinking in that Cherokee.
Oh, hell no.
But hey, look, but you know how it is. He could have been in a Toyota Corolla and be like, listen, that road, look at the pavement. Nobody's been on this pavement. It's not even heated up. Let me go ahead but then, hey, you always got hey, look, them state troopers, them statey boys.
Yep.
Hey, they come out of the woodwork. They know. Hey, look, the state troopers. You know what? I think Sniper's about to speed. Let me go stand right here. And as soon as I get that idea, that boy's sitting right there waiting for me.
And they come out of nowhere. And it's always around when you're doing something you ain't got no business doing. You could be going the speed limit, not even thinking about speed, and they ain't nowhere to be found.
Nowhere. And as soon as you turn that curve, you like, man, I'm gonna hit this. And then, brother, or hey, man, I'm about to throw this little piece of paper out the window. They right
behind you. Right behind you. I either on a motorcycle or in one of them squad cars. Hey, let's go on to the next question here.
Yeah.
Could the SEC get 5 teams in the CFP playoffs this year? Yes or no? So let's look at it real quick before I go get your answer, Sniper. Let's look at it real quick now. You got Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Missouri. That's 5 right there. That right now it looks absolutely impossible that either of them 5 could be left out. So with that being said, I'll mute my mic, brother, and let you take over.
So the 5 that you gave, they all still got to play each other. And with the committee,
now Missouri don't see Georgia or Texas. Now I don't think they see Ole Miss either.
Well, we got to look at their schedule.
The only team Georgia plays everybody that I named except Missouri,
which is surprising. But so if we leave out Missouri, everybody else got to play each other. Okay. And that could be a 1-loss, 2-loss team. Because depending on their schedule and how they play their schedule. Now, if they schedule, it's going to be hard to get 5 in. It's going to be hard to get 5 in. To me, it is. And I'm going to say no because, again, we're in a new era where we're playing everybody in our division, in our conference. So I can see 3 out of the 5 making it, but I don't see all 5 making it.
D-True?
I'm going to say this right here. It's a possibility to get 5. Not the 5 that he named that is probably in the top 25 right now. But it could be a combination of different 5 teams to get in there. Could they get 5 in there? Yes. But would they get 5 in there? I would say no. So that's my answer.
I have to agree with you also. No, because of the competitive nature that's going on in the Big 12. We're seeing something brewing in the ACC that we didn't see coming. I'm sticking to my pick in the ACC with Clemson, but I think Clemson will do some serious damage with that, even with that, despite that one loss to Georgia. The Big Ten is not as strong as we thought it was, but the Big Ten is still going to be the Big Ten. I think they're still good to at least get 2 teams in. So I'm going to have to agree with you all. That's a no for me. Somebody is going to get left out. All 5 are not going to get in. All 5. Someone's going to. We may see 3, possible 4, but 5 is a stretch.
And also Tennessee, Texas, Georgia, Texas, Georgia, Tennessee. I think that's going to be the 3-way that I'm looking at, and it depends on how they play, what the body of work does for for those 3 teams. And we can't forget about Auburn. They got a tough schedule, but we got to see what they do with their coaching quarterback dilemma. But they're still a team. You can't leave out Miami. You can't leave out the new team on the block, Boston College. So
can't leave out Bama either, bro.
You can't leave out Bama. You know what? I'll discuss Bama in our reaction show tonight after the game. If I can leave out Bama or not. But yeah, I don't think 5 of the SEC teams is going to get in. I say 3, but not 5.
Okay.
Dub said we can.
I just don't see 5 getting in because that Big Ten is I see the Big Ten getting at least 2, maybe 3 in, and the Big 12. I guarantee you 2 getting in from the Big 12. 2 is getting in from the Big 12.
Possibly 2 from the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? We are like we sit up here. Let me put it this way: too early on, and it is a possibility, but I don't see it. I do not see it. The most I see is 4.
Yeah, I don't see 5 this year. Definitely, I just don't see 5. The only way the SEC could get 5 is the only way they get 5 if there's an expansion.
We ain't gonna talk about no damn expansion. You know me and this damn expansion.
Hey, look, Doug need to quit. He trolling. He trolling our conversation. You see that, don't you?
Yeah, hey, listen, Dubs. Hey, listen, man. We'll leave some money in an envelope under the floor mat by the front door. Just go and grab it, okay, and give it to one of your players. Let's move on.
He trolling y'all.
All right, go on to the next question here.
Hey, why you doing that real quick? Hey, you notice the difference in our conversation? I think when we have our fourth partner here, I think she'd be bringing some heat, and we be arguing, but this one's just going so smooth.
Now you know why. You know why, man. Hold on. You know why? Because we've seen the body of work of a lot of these teams. So therefore, it's not really that much of a debate. We know we're starting to see what these teams are working with. But versus in the beginning of the year, you actually have to go by their body of work the previous year.
Yeah. I think she might be the culprit though, and you can tell I said it.
Oh, believe me, she listening.
She listening, bro.
Oh boy,
I'm just waiting for that text to come through.
All
right. There's the next question. Do you have a problem with Texas being ranked ahead of Ohio State right now? Yes or no?
I'm gonna say no, because like I said, records changes, teams move up, teams move down, so I don't have no problem with it, especially at the beginning of the season. So what do record really mean at the beginning of the season? Nothing. That's my answer. Straight to the point. It don't mean nothing at the beginning of the season. So if Ohio State Buckeye fan got a problem with Texas being ranked in front of them, so and what? Go cry me up, doggone river. Would Texas and Ohio State be up in the rankings at the end of the year? We don't know. So guess what? It don't really mean a thing at the beginning of the year. So that I'm shut up.
Why is this brother so spicy this morning? Good gracious. Hey, listen. I don't think it's a problem. We haven't seen much. We've seen what Texas did to Michigan. We've seen what Ohio State has done to the third level tier teams. So as of right now, as a quality of play, Texas has done a little bit more than Ohio State. So it's not a problem. We'll see when they start getting into SEC play and Big 12 play. We'll see when that starts hitting. Ohio State, I don't think they play. Who they play today?
It's not a legit opponent.
Hey, well, we can't tell what Ohio State's made of until they get into their conference play. And the same thing with Texas. So it right now, just like D-True said, it really doesn't
They're
matter
off today. They're off today, as a matter
they got
of
a
fact.
bye week today? Okay.
Mm-hmm. They have a bye week.
Hey, we won't find out till next week what Ohio State can do with the opponent in front of them. So it doesn't matter at all.
Okay. All right. If you ask me who's better, Texas or Ohio State, I'll tell you without a doubt, Ohio State is the better team. And I think a lot of people are putting too much on what happened in Ann Arbor. Michigan is not the same. I've said it many times. They're not the same. They have some issues on the line on both sides of the ball. I would say they're probably right behind Colorado as far as worst offensive line in the nation in the Power Four. So But I don't have a problem with it. I don't.
Let me ask you a question.
I want to welcome in the Facebook crowd. I just got a text that all the Facebook watch parties have just started out. Well, want to welcome in the Florida group. Want to welcome in the LSU group, Texas A&M, the Georgia, Kentucky, the South, all the Southeastern trash talk groups. I want to welcome you in. Welcome to the college football Saturday morning kickoff show. Go ahead, bro.
How can you say as of right now that Ohio State is better than Texas? Ohio State has.
That's my opinion, brother. That's my opinion. I study. I'm more in the analytics than you are. Obviously, you go by. You just watch the game, but I not only I watch the game, I also pay close attention to analytics. And if Ohio State and Texas played a game today, and I was a betting man, I would put my money on Ohio State because Ohio State is a hell of a lot better in the trenches than Michigan. Ohio State has receivers that I guarantee that those Texas DBs, they still had issues in that secondary like they did in that Sugar Bowl game that cost them that Sugar Bowl game. And I don't see no one on that Texas secondary being able to go one-on-one with Jeremiah Smith and Emeka Egbuka. Michigan don't have the running back stable that Ohio State has in Henderson and Juergens, which in my opinion is the best running the backfield in the nation. Those two right there. You're talking about two All-Americans. No other team in the nation has two All-Americans in their backfield right now.
Can I say this right quick?
So I'm just that's why I'm saying. But I don't have a problem with Texas being in front of them right now. It doesn't really mean anything because it's early in the year.
You two brothers are spicy this morning. I just asked a question, brother. I mean,
I know, and I just gave you the answer. I'm just telling you, I go by eye test and analytics, and the analytics don't lie. Now you could go by. I know what you getting ready to do, D-Truth. You finna go by hypothetical. Well, what if they have a bad day? What if they fall down?
See, all right. See, you don't know what I'm about to say. I don't go by hypothetical. Hey, look, it's gonna be good news for both you and Sniper. See, stop trying to predict what I'm gonna say.
I know what you gonna do though.
No, you don't. Cause guess what? Look, all them games that y'all missed last week, all them games that y'all missed on ESPN and all that last week, guess what? It came to an end today this morning.
About time. Wait a minute. Let me please hold
ABC, ESPN, and other networks.
Hold the phone.
Let me. Hey, Stab, you see how you try to predict what I'm going to say? I got it.
Quit being cheap and giving Disney what they want, so we can enjoy some college football today. My goodness.
Hey, I just want to say thank you to Disney and DirecTV to putting their differences to the side for the people. I just want to. Thank D-Truth. If you was here, man, I'd give you a hug, bro. Give me a hug, bro, for breaking that news.
Man, listen, man, this morning, this was the first Saturday, bro. I mean, the last time, man, that I went a Saturday morning, because they do a Saturday morning special on ESPN like around 6 o'clock in the morning. All right. And that usually is my first routine. I'll get up and I watch ESPN early Saturday morning, man. The last time I missed that, bro, I was in the hospital getting my appendix taken out.
Hey, you feel some type of way right there for what I said now, don't you? Thought I was gonna say something else.
Yeah, I thought you finna move the goalpost like you normally do.
Hey,
I did move the goalpost.
Hey,
I did move the goalpost.
Hey, listen, on behalf of the 20 East Nation and the Wolfpack Nation, I want to apologize for Armando for saying what he said. I just say thank you for giving that news. Armando, I got your back, bro.
Hey, it came across my timeline. Look, I know y'all been struggling the last 2 weeks. Come on, bro. Stuck to about one or two channels. It's hard. It's hard. It's a hard stuff for me.
Man, it felt like the 80s all over again, bro. I ain't telling no lie, man. Watching ABC, NBC, and CBS, bro. It felt like the 80s all over again, bro.
Yeah,
they count, bro, for real.
Yes. Hey, I don't even smoke, but I was walking around with a robe and a cigarette in my mouth because this being out of the world. Thank you.
Man,
moving on to the next question.
That was some breaking news right there. That was some breaking news. So for everyone that's kind of like coming in and you know, we got the Facebook crowd coming in, you might want to go when this broadcast ends, of course, don't go nowhere. You stay right here till we're done. Once this ends, you'll be able to watch a whole variety of football games like you were able to do week 1 and enjoy your college football Saturday. For those of you that are with AT&T and DirecTV, salute everyone.
Yes.
All right. Now, with that being said, Sniper.
Hell no. You know why? Because we get to watch it this time. Let's go.
With that being said, we go from happy, jubilant information and announcement, and then now I have to go to my fellow Georgia Bulldog fan and kind of dampen it. I ain't gonna say dampen his spirits a little bit, but make them think a little bit with this next question right here. Should UGA fans be concerned about the Texas Longhorns and the Tennessee Vols? Yes or no?
I'm going to say a slight. I'm going to say no without the O. Okay? Because it's always that Saturday. But Texas, you beat a down Michigan. Tennessee, who you play yet? Okay? You haven't played anybody. We haven't seen you play anybody yet. Georgia has played Clemson. They had a scrimmage on last Saturday against Tennessee Tech, but they looked good doing it. It wasn't a circus. It was, hey, we're gonna put our players out there. We're gonna see what we did. We put our second string in by the second half and let them do their thing, and they were still scoring. I think we got the one thing that we have that Tennessee and Texas don't have is that we have numbers on our side. And when I say numbers, I say numbers of players. Texas, you haven't been in this place yet. You played Alabama. You played a good one last year, but this is not 2023. This is 2020. This is 2024. So, Dubs, we're not even talking about doggone Oklahoma.
Man, these Tennessee fans are on your neck in the Tennessee group. Salute to you, Mike. They are on you in this Tennessee group, man.
Hey, listen, and I'm glad you're here.
Not like you.
They do not like me. Guess what, Tennessee fans? You don't have to like me. I'm going to speak how I speak. Okay, Tennessee fans, you have not played anybody yet. You played North Carolina State, right? A team that somebody just put a number in front of their name and said they were good. Okay, let's wait until you play a good defensive line and get that boy scrambling. Let's see when you play a good a decent DBs that make you have to think where you're going to throw the ball before you do it. We got all that. So, hey, Tennessee fans, come on in here. Bring the smoke. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Hey, but guess what? I still love y'all.
They're gonna be looking for you on Facebook, bro. You gonna get some nasty you're gonna be nasty messages in your messenger, bro. They are looking for you.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen. As long as y'all keep it professional, we can hash it out. As long as you keep it professional, we can hash it out. We keep it on sports, and we good. I go back with you.
And I'm looking at the Colorado group. The Colorado fans were like, "Oh, but he's so negative. He's so negative. He's so."
But I'm going to answer the question. I'm going to say yes. Because we can sit here and pretend that, everybody played a few games. Until they play each other, until they are on that schedule and play each other, we could compare notes and all that stuff. We could compare numbers, we could compare analytics, whatever. You got to be, Texas got to be Texas, Tennessee, Georgia, Auburn, Alabama. Every team and every company got to be concerned about every team that they're going to play. Got to be concerned, no matter who they are. And no matter what conference they in, got to be concerned. Because, like I said, any given Thursday or Friday or Saturday, that team you play might have your number. That's all I got to say.
I want to read a comment by Dubs, man. Dubs said I might sell my Colorado tickets this year. This might get ugly with their schedule. Listen, Colorado fans, I'm just reading the comment from a brother over here on YouTube. He just wrote this message. So it's not me. I'm reading the comments, y'all. So y'all, hey, don't come looking for me in my messenger. Man, I think they're getting the injury bug they're starting to get hit with the injury bug. Shiloh is going to be out for a minute. So that is going to be a major plug missing. They have a major hole in that secondary there. So teams are going to start going over the top on them. And they're already running through them. So they're going to start going over the top on them. Listen, man, championships are won and lost in the trenches. That's just my summary on that when it comes to Colorado. Speaking as a UGA fan, should UGA fans be concerned about the Texas Longhorns and the Tennessee Vols? Yeah, I'm a little concerned about them, but it's just like what I was saying about when it came down to Ohio State and Texas. If anyone asks me what's going to happen when Georgia see them on the field, at that point in time, Georgia is going to be much better. Much better. And if Georgia can get any better than what they already are, that's look out. Kirby is on the mission. It's not there's no complacency this year. Like I saw complacency last year. Sniper, you have to admit there was complacency last year at the beginning of the season. This year, I don't see that. Huh?
I do agree.
Yes, sir. So this year, totally different ball game. I've been following this team since camp, and they are hungry. They are hungry because you have to realize those championships, 21, 22, those players are gone. They've graduated. Beck, yes, he was on those teams, but he was carrying the clipboard. He wasn't playing. He was coming in garbage time against TCU and against Michigan. Yes. But it's not the same as starting and walking up to that podium and being named the MVP like Stetson was. He wants that. He came back for that. He didn't just come back for the money and the Lamborghini and the women. okay? Which he's getting all of that right now. He's the big man on campus. But trust me when I tell you, the man came back for that ring. He came back for that ring. So Arian Smith, you got a lot of players on that team with a chip on their shoulder. And they mean business this year. So I don't see any complacency at all with this team whatsoever. D-True, you're an Auburn fan, but you can speak on this.
I already had did.
Okay.
Well, you ain't spoke.
Okay. No pushback.
Ain't no put. I'm like this right here. If no team, no fan have concern about the teams they got to play, they'll know what the world they're talking about. Every team, every fan got to be concerned of the team they play, and stop being complacent. And stop feeling entitled. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
Tennessee fans, listen to me. Listen to me.
I've been looking for you, bro.
Hey, I know y'all got a hit out on me already, but they don't call me sniper for a reason, for no reason, okay? But here's the deal. This is, and I've been saying this about every team that's been questioned on this panel and everything. We have to see what you're about when the real cleats, the real pads get put on. Okay, cupcake season is over. Okay, cupcake season is over. You got your first 2 games out the way. I know what your quarterback name. He looks good. 6'6", 200 pounds, 200 plus pounds. He got a rocket on him, but he did that against some cupcake teams, and that's the one thing that I do. I personally, as a Georgia fan, do not get all hyped up when we play Tennessee Tech, when we play, I don't know, Alabama A&M. I'm not a Bama fan to get all wrapped up around, oh, we won against da-da-da. No, I don't do that. I look at it as, hey, listen, you had your scrimmage games, you had your preseason games. Now it's time to hit big boy games. Show me something. I'm not from Wyoming, but hey, listen, show me what your team can do. So stop all that hating on me, because I keep it 100 with you. And if anybody want to know my Facebook name, I'll let you know.
Don't do that, man. They're gonna be. Look, man. They are.
He inviting them, huh?
They are over 100K deep in this group, bro. I ain't know.
I love it.
Listen, man. Hey, let's look at their schedule. Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Let's look at their schedule. All right. So, and here's what I want to explain to Tennessee fans and what my brother Sniper is saying here, what he's trying to tell you all. All right. NC State, the only reason why they were ranked number 24 because they were actually looking at their body of work last year. NC State is nowhere near on that level. They're not on that level. And I said that at the pregame show. They're not the same team. They're not the same team on the line of scrimmage, and definitely they're not the same team on defense. A lot of kids graduated last year off of that team. They have a very low retention rate this year. A lot of new starters out there on the field. Tennessee fans, we're going to find out what you're made of next Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. in Norman, Oklahoma. That's where, technically, as far as D-Truth, Sniper, and myself are concerned, that is where your season begins for us. Okay. Because if you do what you did to this team, if you do it to this team right here in Norman, Oklahoma, then yeah, I would have to, I would have to say, hey, okay, all right, Tennessee is for real. They're back. Because I think it gets real next Saturday night in Norman, Oklahoma. And then you got to go to Little Rock the following week. I'm sorry, you get a bye week. Then you go to Little Rock on October the 5th. Then you got your old nemesis, Florida. And let me tell you something about that Florida game. Florida could come in that game 0-5. And you know from past experience, it don't mean nothing. How many times has Florida came in down or done lost a couple of games? Tennessee's come in with a good record, and Florida figures out a way to beat them. The records go out the window when it comes to this game right here. And Florida has had your number for the last 25 years. Florida has had your number for whatever reason. So that's always a dangerous game for Tennessee. You have no idea how that game is going to go. Then you got Bama. You got them at home, but Bama is still going to be Bama. That's another nemesis. That's another team that has had your number. Then you got Kentucky. That's a rivalry game. That could go either way, any way. Mississippi State, I think, you should be able to destroy them. Mississippi State is just they're on life support right now. Their program is on life support. Then this game right here, November the 16th, Georgia. You're in between the hedges. And this is the thing, unfortunately, is going to work against you. The media is going to hype you up because it's so much Georgia hate and Georgia fatigue. The media is going to hype you up like they did 2 years ago, teasing you into believing that you can come in to Athens in between the hedges and beat big bad Georgia. I can just hear it on SEC Nation. Alyssa Lang and Roman Harper and them, they're going to hype you up. Paul Feinbaum, the callers. Yeah, them balls, they're going to go to Georgia. They're going to hype you up. Kangaroo Black, they're going to hype you up. That whole entire, because he's hoping and praying that you can take care of business against Georgia, because at that time, they would have had a loss to us. And 9 times out of 10, we're going to go in that game undefeated. And everybody is going to be rooting for you. And some are going to get so emotional. They're going to ride off their emotions and they're going to be picky. Then we're going to go to game day that Saturday morning. And you're going to have a couple of fools on that panel that's going to pick you to beat Georgia. And guess what? The news going to get back to the locker room. Somebody on your team is going to give Kirby Smart and them boys some bulletin board material. Mark my words.
But hold on.
Somebody's going to give them some bulletin board material going into that week.
Preach it. Come on, you better preach it.
Well, hold on. I got a little pushback on that one. That could backfire. I'll tell you why it could backfire. Cause when you say that, and you got some players on your team beating their chest, right? They try to do too much when they get out on that field. It can come back to you in the butt. See what I'm saying?
No, I don't see what you're saying. Hold on. Let me.
I ain't never known that to happen. Go ahead and move the goalpost.
I ain't moving the goalpost
in the wrong direction.
I'm not moving the goalpost. I was looking here. Yeah, the news might hype Tennessee up, but it also
that's rat poor.
Yeah, but guess what? It could be rat poor for the opposite team too.
Can I jump in here? Can I jump in here?
Think about it. I don't care who the coach is. Coach can tell you don't be paying attention to that. Oh, the coach can tell you this, tell you that, but guess what? These still kids.
I understand, but with your scenario, I've never heard that. I've never seen that happen in my lifetime.
I got my hand raised.
I was born. I ain't never seen that happen in my lifetime. Go ahead, Sniper.
Okay. D-Truth, big brother. Do you remember? And you know I don't like going in the past, but you're going to take me there. Do you remember when Florida opened their mouth and say, well, Stetson Bennett can't do this and Stetson Bennett can't do that and blah, 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 blah. And we're going to beat them. And they, what his exact words were, he ain't good. We went in there and drugged them like they stole something. Let's go to last year when Tennessee fans decided to call Stetson Bennett's phone until 5 o'clock in the morning, talking trash. I think there was a linebacker that said some trash during the press conference. And what did Georgia do? Drug them like they stole, like they got an F on a doggone science project. So you can sit here and say, "Oh, that can bite them." When this one thing that I love about my team, and no other team does this that I've seen so far. You say one word on Monday, Georgia is thinking about that one word on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's going to be preached to them on Saturday, right before the game.
But don't act like
so there's no. I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Listen. Listen. No. Hey, I'm not done. I'm not done. Your logic behind this. But you don't know what Georgia does when they get a little bit of bulletin board material. Has not come into any other team's favor by talking trash about Georgia the week before the game.
He knows. Remember the infamous "we beat the dog crap out of them"? And what happened 3 weeks later?
I'm like this right here. No, you don't
think that was motivation? You don't think that was motivation going in their rematch?
Well, what I'm saying is, you always got that knucklehead. You always got that knucklehead on the team. They always try to go in there and do too much and cause somebody the ball game.
No, sir.
I don't care who the coach is. You cannot tell me you always got a knucklehead out there.
No. Hey.
Oh, coach said, don't worry about what he said, right? We're going to go ahead and do this. And try to do too doggone much.
And when
guess what? It costs the teams the ball game.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this.
Come on now.
When Auburn, no.
Don't act like Georgia's not immune to that.
Hey, let me tell you something real quick.
Georgia immune to that? Is Georgia immune to that? Yes or no?
On the highway.
Yeah, on the highway. Hey, on the highway. Yeah.
On the highway.
Hey, listen, two-tone. Hey, listen.
I'm be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet from now on.
Okay, be quiet.
Don't want to take. Hey, since y'all don't want to get it.
Don't
take it. Don't take it personal.
No, it's not taking it personal. No, bro. Hey, big bro. Hey, it's not taking it personal. It's a known fact. Your own team beat us at Auburn. They went in there and celebrate. We beat the dog crap out of them.
But hold on.
Stop. You got to let me finish. Let me finish, D-Truth. Hey, look. Your own teammates. There's the one thing that Georgia does not do. They don't try to overdo it. They pull together. Oh, they want to talk trash. We gonna bite them all at the same damn time. And look, and so you beat us in that early October. Came SEC championship time. What happened to your team after beating the dog crap out of us?
So what?
So what happened to team?
I give you another example. I give you another example. Hold on.
Don't sit up and act like that Georgia don't do the same doggone thing. And don't sit up and act like they all holy then down.
You all
over the place, bro.
You all over the place. Let me just say something. Let me just say something real quick. Let me just say something. let me just say, because we ain't got time to be all this going back and forth on the hypothetical.
There ain't no hypothetical.
That is a hypothetical. All right, because you can't point out. What I'm doing is I'm pointing out different incidents, situations where that did happen. There's a pattern of teams where they opened their mouth, ran their mouth about UGA and Kirby Smart, and they paid the price. I'm gonna give you another one. Sonny Dykes. I don't know if he was just trying to psych his team out into believing that they had a chance against us, but he talked crap. Oh my God, he talked crap that whole week. That entire week leading up to the championship game. And you could tell when old girl Holly Rowe was interviewing him, the sideline reporter, when she went to him right before the kickoff, and she said, "What is the strategy for the night?" And he said, "Aggression." He said, "Aggression. We've been disrespected, and tonight we're going to get we're going to take our respect." And I said, "Oh Lord, they're in trouble." They're in trouble.
Yes, sir.
They are in trouble.
But I'm trying to get y'all to see. Don't act like they're going to be some players. I don't care what team it is. Take a bulletin board material. Try to take it upon themselves. Try to win the game they got themselves and cost the team the ball game.
Have you seen Georgia do that? Have you seen Georgia do that at the halftime?
See, you can't say it won't.
Oh,
I'm saying, God. Have you ever seen what I'm telling you is? Can you point out situations where that actually happened at Georgia? Because if you can't, you're going off a hypothetical.
No,
is what I'm saying.
Hypothetical. I said,
give us a game where it happened. Give us a game where it happened.
It doesn't matter what game. It will happen. It always happens.
Yes,
no, not with Georgia.
It could. No matter what you're playing.
It's hypothetical.
It always. So, otherwise, you saying. So, otherwise, y'all trying to say every team in college football is immune to a player overdoing stuff.
I never said that. I'm not speaking for other teams. I'm not speaking for other teams. I'm only going by the culture that Kirby. I'm not talking about Mark Richt. What you're describing, yes, it happened under Mark Richt. Yes, when Jim Dunham was the head coach and Quincy Carter and T. Martin had the showdown, and T. Martin was talking crap to Quincy Carter. Quincy Carter lost his train of thought. He went out there trying to be the hero and went out there and threw 3 interceptions. Okay, there was a different culture in 1998. It was a different culture back in the early 2000s under Mark Richt. Under Kirby, when we lost games, it was due to injuries, complacency, and bad calls by the freaking refs. And you know that because we've spoken probably. You said it in the SEC championship game. After the game, you was like, "Man, the referee, man, they blew some calls in that game. That probably would have had the outcome to go the other way." Complacency, it came to bite us. I'm more worried about that than I ever would be if we're going into a week and the other team is talking. Because one thing Kirby tells our players, shut the F up and do your talking on the field by hitting and hustling to the ball. That's the culture that Kirby brought. Mark Richt, then it was different under Mark Richt. Mark Richt, players would go out there trying to hit and fight, and that was a different culture then. He had hot heads, and he didn't really control. He was a good man, great Christian man, but he did not have control over the locker room the way Kirby does.
But all I'm saying is, every team you got to be concerned about, no matter who you play.
I am. You know that.
Hey,
you forgot who you talking to, bro. I paced the floor last Saturday against Tennessee Tech. I don't care who they playing. They could be playing LaGrange College, and I'm gonna pace the floor. You know me.
Come on now.
But you gotta be careful.
I don't never relax.
Sometimes you gotta be careful what people say, what I don't care what team it is. You can give a team bulletin board material, and not only the coach got to hold the players accountable, your teammate got to hold you accountable and pull you say, hey, we can't be doing that. It's going to cost us a game. You see what I'm saying? That type of atmosphere. Because the coach can say it all day long. The coach ain't out on that field playing.
I don't know. I don't know what you decide to sip on this morning, but I'm telling you right now, one team and it's the only team. It is one team that I get more information about is Georgia. You talk trash to Georgia, Kirby's going to use that to his advantage, and he's going to make you pay for what you say.
I give you another example. Baker Mayfield, when they had us down 31-17.
Oh, come on.
And when they did it, I mean, man, that was a bad play. I still say to this day, that was one of the best drawn out plays of all time in a playoff game, in a college football playoff game, when CeeDee Lamb threw that touchdown pass to Baker Mayfield, and they went up 31. They went up 31-14 on us. They had us buried. Baker Mayfield went over there on the sideline and did the throat slash, and grabbed his crotch, and he did all that to Lorenzo Carter. And they right before halftime now, which is the worst time to do that, right before halftime. Kirby went in there and at halftime, they replayed that. He rewinded that over and over and over. See how this dude disrespect y'all? And them boys came out there motivated. They came out there on 10, bro. They came out there on 10, and the rest is history.
And damn near took Baker Mayfield out the game.
Yes, sir.
They tried to murk that fool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was eating grass. He was eating grass in that second half, but he ate a lot of grass in that second. His jersey was clean in that first half.
Yeah.
That second half,
but
man, that jersey was muddy.
Next question, sir.
But like I said, yeah,
got me answered.
Right. Hey, players, hey, coaches can tell you to do not do that, but hey, your teammate got to come on when you got to have that leader. You know what I'm saying?
Guess what?
Oh,
should hey, and we'll start with you. LSU fans should be nervous about the game in Columbia, South Carolina today. You knew, Lord, I wish you could be up on this panel to answer this question first. I would throw this question at you first, but D-Truth, you should they be nervous, yes or no, about going into Columbia, into the sandstorm? Sandstorm gonna be blasting the opening kickoff. They're gonna be waving them white towels. You already know.
Ooh, boy, that is. I want to say. Hold on. I want to say. Let's see. I'm trying to see something right quick. Oh, it's 12 noon. I said no. It's 12 noon. If it was nighttime, I would say yes. I would say no. Go out there, play what you got, do what you got to do, run the ball, and keep the penalty downs and everything else will fall in place. I'm gonna say no.
Brother, I don't know what you're sipping on. But LSU needs to be now. Is it going to be a great game? I believe it's going to be a great game. LSU's missing that key component. They running back.
Yeah, that's all.
Somebody had somebody now their second. I don't know who their second string quarterback is. That's now the first string. He needs to step up. But you are in South Carolina. When they bring that, that their mascot out. I don't want to say what their mascot is, what they call them, but when they bring that mascot out and the doggone cage,
cocky. I think that's what they call him, cocky.
And they bring him out on that, bring him out in that cage. South Carolina is coming to play. South Carolina has been on the down for 2 years now, maybe 3. South Carolina's coming to play. LSU needs to. They have to have everything going good for them this game, because if not, they're going to be out. They're going to be looking up at the playoffs and not in. So, and this is what big boy play. I'm saying yes, they need to be nervous about this game.
Not only that, they got to take care of business. They got to take care of business, because look at this schedule, man. They got to take. This is a must win, because after you leave Columbia, you go home to Death Valley. You're hosting UCLA. Then you got South Alabama. That hey, that's one of them teams like Northern Illinois. You get caught slipping. You will get caught slipping. Then you got a monster coming into Death Valley. You got them at home, but you got Ole Miss. Then you got to go to Little Rock. Then you got to go to a place that's been a house of horrors for LSU in the past, Texas A&M. Even when Joe Burrows was there, he took an L his first year. That's been a house of horror. Kyle Field has been a house of horror for LSU. Then you got to turn around and you got Bama coming in. Then after that, you got your nemesis in Gainesville has been a house of horror for LSU in the past. You got to go down to Gainesville. Then you end the season with Oklahoma, and don't sleep on this team right here on the 23rd.
I was just about to say that. Please don't sleep on Vandy.
This ain't what it was 3 years ago, and this is like you see, it used to be a time you had the luxury of just saying, okay, well, it's just a practice game, or you treat it like a bye week. Not anymore.
Yeah. Hey, Armando, put what Go Dog said at the bottom.
Okay. He said, talking about the one about Wisconsin and Alabama?
The one below that.
Okay, I'm in South Carolina right now. It's been raining here today. Bryce Stadium field is soaked.
Yeah.
I think all the Southeastern Conference fields is probably soaked.
And listen, William Bryce Stadium is just like Jordan Hare and Sanford Stadium, bro. All natural grass, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no field turf in there. That is all grass, natural grass, bro.
You gotta play like you playing backyard football.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yes, definitely. Yes. Panic mode, panic button, whatever you want to call it. All right, next question. Tulane is a dangerous matchup for Oklahoma today. Woo, sniper.
Man, hey, at the 11 o'clock hour, you gonna put this question on me. Yes, sir. Hey, listen.
I told you, boy, they got some tough ones today.
Hey, listen, Tulane is going in the right direction. I think Oklahoma can outplay them. I must say it's going to be a great game, but it's not going to be a dangerous game. No.
Okay. Oklahoma fans loving you in the Oklahoma group.
Well,
they loving you, Sniper.
Man, I'm gonna make a man. What they playing at? They in Oklahoma, right?
Hold up. Let me check and see, but y'all got a brother working today now. y'all making a brother work.
Hold on. I got.
They in Norman. It
don't matter where they at. They may go ask Ole Miss for last year. What Tulane almost did to them. Yes, Tulane is a dangerous game for Oklahoma.
Yeah, I picked them. This right here will hurt my bracket right here. If Oklahoma destroy them like a couple of people think that's gonna happen, then that will mess my bracket up. I'm gonna say, yeah, this is a dangerous game. because this
They also put
is
it on
gonna.
last year, just Ole Miss.
Yeah. I'm looking at what I remember what they did to Ole Miss. What they almost did to Ole Miss Sniper, like a good Ole Miss team. So the jury is still out on Oklahoma, bro. We don't know. All right. Looking at their body of work, they blew Temple out and they barely beat Houston 16-12, bro. So Tulane comes to town and we still don't know. We really won't find out about Oklahoma until today. And we definitely gonna find out the next 3 weeks, because after today, check this out, next week, they got the Vols. They got the Vols at home. Then they go to Jordan Hare and play Auburn on the 28th. And then they got that all-important game against Texas, the Red River.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
So,
listen, but we're going to talk about the game today. I think that the pressure is on Oklahoma.
mm-hmm.
The pressure is on Oklahoma because of the game they played last week. Wasn't a pretty game. That was a struggle win. But do they come back out firing on all cylinders today? If they come out firing on all cylinders and they and do what they got to do, I don't think Tulane is going to have enough to handle them. I'm not saying Tulane is a slouch. I'm just saying Oklahoma got a little bit more firepower than Tulane does. And I'm not saying that to get on your good side there, Oklahoma fans.
They love you, bro. They love they love you. They love you, bro. They heart emojis, flame. They love you over there, Oklahoma fan. That's
Hey,
today. Now we don't know what it's gonna be like in the next couple of weeks.
Hold on. Hey, Oklahoma fans, I want to tell you how dangerous Tulane really is. Kansas State barely beat them last week.
They're throwing tomatoes at you, bro.
I don't care. I'm just calling like I see it.
So
I don't care. I call it like I see it.
Boomer Sooner, that Boomer Sooner go, bro. Them go wild over there, man.
Hey, wait till Auburn, Oklahoma. Wait 2 more weeks. You think I'm talking trash? Nah, just wait. Y'all better hope y'all don't lose to Tulane today.
Yeah, that's I have to agree with D Truth on this one. I have to side with D Truth on because of the simple fact they struggled with Houston last week. And Temple, man, I just can't go off of Temple. So this Tulane game, it's not going to be a cakewalk. This is going 4 quarters. This is going 4 quarters. Although I do believe, I'll just say that for my pick, but yeah, it's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game for them.
I'm just gonna look at the bottom working from last year. They went to the Grove and almost beat almost beat Ole
Shout
Miss.
out to you, new.
Yep. And what they and Kansas State battle escape with a 7-point win.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna get our total record right now for we make our picks.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got to win a record. Right now, Armando, you 18-11. I'm 16-13. Sniper and you knew 15-14.
Okay. All right, so I'm the lead dog right now.
Yeah, only about 2 games. Only about 2 games.
I know only about 2 games. That could easily change today. I could have an off day today. I could have an off day today, like what it was week 1. I had an off day. That was an off day.
Now I don't want to have an off day that day. Over? I never went over.
No, that was week 0. Week 0. You had an off day that day.
I ain't never went over. At least I get 1.
and this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Early up in the season, all you can do is go by the body of work of the previous season and the scouting reports from coming out of camp. That's all we can go by. So, all right, D Truth, I'm gonna let you go first on this one, bro.
Let go
Bama
Badgers.
versus Wisconsin in Madison.
Let go Badgers. Let go Badgers. Because Bama really ain't showed me nothing yet. Let go Badgers.
Sniper.
I don't know what sign a Badger make, but I'm going to go with that Wisconsin Badgers.
TZ, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Look, man, my heart says Wisconsin, bro, but my mind says Bama. Look, man, from what I've seen out of Wisconsin, bro, they ain't showing me no signs at all, bro, that they are ready for what they're gonna see from Bama. Okay, it may be interesting in the first quarter, maybe midway through the second quarter, but Bama, All right, I got Bama. So write me down for Bama.
Oh,
okay, now, huh?
I already did.
Okay.
I know you had to be the oddball.
I'm gonna go first on this one, man. Columbia is gonna be raining. LSU is missing John Emery, but one thing I've learned over the years, bro, you do not bet against LSU when their back's against the wall. I don't care who the coach is. It's just something about that team. Something about that team, bro. And I'm going back this century, bro. When their backs are against the wall and it looks like they're down and out, they just figure out a way to come back and take it from you. I think it'll go 4 quarters, but I think some way, somehow, they're going to pull it off and win. LSU. I'm going with LSU.
I'm going with LSU. Got the game at noon. Sniper.
Let's go Gamecocks.
You had to be the oddball. Okay.
Yeah,
So
Hey, first of all, listen. Hey,
remember, I'm just looking at it like this, man. Remember me that is still LSU, bro. That is still LSU. All right.
Oh God, you didn't push this
I'm going first on this one.
Oh God. Why I gotta go first on this one?
I want to go first on this one. I want to go first.
Hey, Memphis and Florida. This is it. This is it for them, bro. They lose this game, they are done. And Mike Norvell, bro. I think his seat gonna be hotter than Bill Napier's. I'm serious, bro. We're gonna see what happened to Gene Chisnick the year after y'all won the national title. It's gonna happen to him, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right here. Florida State, start looking for a new coach. Cause Memphis whoop that
trick.
Whoop that trick. Go Memphis. Go Tigers.
Go ahead, Sniper.
My boy called me and told me that Florida State gonna get a win today. I almost laughed in his face.
No, you did.
But I just think that something tells me that I need to go with. I'm gonna go with the Noles this weekend. I'm gonna go with the Noles this weekend. That's gonna be my breaking game right there.
I just that line, bro. They got the same problems that Michigan and Colorado got, bro. When you got issues on your line, bro, any team can come in your place, your house, and beat you and embarrass you. I think Memphis is they're gonna run the same game plan.
Yeah,
they're gonna do the same game plan, the same recipe that Boston College used.
Georgia Tech used.
And Georgia Tech used. They're gonna use that same recipe, bro. They're gonna hold the ball. They're gonna hold the ball, sustain long drives. All right, and then they're gonna force Florida State on 3 and outs.
And by the point spread, Florida State on a 7 touchdown favorite. That's not good. No good odds.
That's not good news at all, bro. At home, you're only a 7-point. So,
did y'all write me down yet?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you write me down yet?
Yeah, I already did.
Wait.
You want to change your mind?
No. Teasy. Teasy, who you talk? Hey, Teasy, who you talking to? Who you talking to,
he talking because you picked against LSU.
You go against South
Carolina. We picked LSU. I'm picking LSU, bro.
Wait. Teasy still talking about this South Carolina LSU game?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Teasy. Hey, Teasy. Hey, look, man. The hell with you say? I'm still going with the Gamecocks.
Well, no, who you going with?
I can't believe you picking man. I can't believe you picking the right man. Look, even though South Carolina down, I don't like them, bro. I still got a bad taste in my mouth on how they used to do the Mark Richt teams, how they used to try to run the score on purpose on Georgia. I can't get over that, bro. Any chance they get to take a butt whooping, I would enjoy seeing it. But I'm going with Memphis in this game over Florida State.
Hey, but what about that game? They came to what? Came in there, beat you up by a field goal or something? That's still a little bad taste in your mouth about that one too.
I don't like South Carolina's a rival, man.
Yeah.
That's just like me.
Hey, 100. I'm not a South Carolina fan either. That's a rival. Hey, there's a picture of me sitting in the doggone end zone after old boy threw an interception at the halftime and damn near a pick six. They got a pick. Oh no, when what's his name? Glasses, Speckles missed the field goal. And and there's a picture of me on ESPN. My son caught a picture of me on ESPN, mad than a hornet's nest.
Hey man, bruh, let me tell you something about that day, bruh. I was so mad that day, man, because that when I was like heavy in the SEC trash talking groups. I was so mad, bruh. I cut the TV off. I shut everything down, bro. I ain't even want to do no post games. Back then, D-Truth was like the spokesperson. He was doing all the talking, and I was doing the producing anyway. I was so mad, man. D-Truth was like, hey, man, me and Melody, we can handle it, man. You ain't up to it. Oh, man. I was so mad, bro. I sat in the room in the dark, man, the rest of the day, bro. I was that mad, bro. I was mad and angry and embarrassed. I didn't get on Facebook for 3 days, bro.
Yep. Talk all that crap.
Ooh, boy.
I want to know who you going with.
Oh man, I got to stick to my guns, man. I think I'm calling it, man. I got Tulane in this one, bro.
Snipe.
I'm going with Oklahoma.
Let go Green Waves. I'm not backing out what I said about the Tulane Green Wave because they're going. This will be like we said, like Mano said, and I said, the Precious is Oklahoma at home against Tulane, and let's see, and only a 13-point favorite at home. Come on.
These Tennessee fans, they are on you, Sniper, man. These Tennessee fans don't do not like you, bro. And then they got the LSU fan crunk, man. They were like, man, what this dude drinking on? the LSU Tennessee fan gonna be looking for you, man. But those Oklahoma fan, bro, they love you, bro. Shoot, they make you an honorary boomer sooner.
Hey, LSU fans are Tennessee fans. Hey, hey Teasley, guess what? Teasley, I ain't scared, bro. I ain't scared. I just like my own money.
That's one of you know what, man? That's one of them games, man. Like
which way you go?
You don't mess with because South Carolina dangerous at home. LSU is dangerous on the road. LSU is dangerous on the road. Now, I ain't talking about that neutral sites. Neutral sites, you could get them. But on the road, when they come in your house, man, they
trying to prove something.
Yeah. Yeah, you could get them. You could get them. You could sneak up on them in Death Valley, man. But when they come in your house, bro, they coming with a mission, bro. They coming with a mission. Missouri, Boston College.
Ooh.
Boy, it's going down to the wire.
Oh boy.
Oh man. Oh
Hey.
darn, man. One of y'all want to go first on this one?
Yeah. Because y'all done skipped
Go ahead.
over me about 3 times already, going first. And I'm gonna put it out there too. So you Mizzou fans be mad. Boston College.
Oh man.
They mad at me too, Armando?
No. They surprised. They doing surprise emojis, and they ain't clowning like the LSU and Tennessee fans. But it's gonna be close. It's gonna go down to the wire. Boston College is gonna gain much respect. They're gonna gain much respect with the effort they're gonna put up. It's gonna be kind of like what Georgia Tech winning the Syracuse and put up a hell of a fight, but just came up short. I'm rolling with Missouri only because they at home, and I don't think Boston College will have an answer for Cook and Luther Burton and those other wideouts.
Hey, no, not so fast, my friend. I'm gonna tell you why. Missouri really didn't play nobody the first 2 games. This is the real test they got right here, even if they at home.
Yeah, but they did what they had to do against who they played.
But hey, Boston College ain't them team. I'm rolling with Boston College. They gonna go with the Eagles.
Hey, Tease, I'm gonna drop the link for you, the post game show, man. The post game show.
Hell no. You ain't calling me out like that, Teasley. Drop that link right
because
now.
we on the time limit. We on the time limit on the morning show, bro.
Hey.
We got time on the post game show. We on time on the morning show.
Hey,
I got you know what I'm saying. I got some things I got to handle before the games come on.
Hey, Teasley. You know what? You put my link in there and come to my page, and we'll talk this out like gentlemen.
Yeah, you could do a show because we don't play till like nighttime anyway, so you could do a show. You could actually do a watch party, like a watch along show on your channel.
And Teasley,
you want to do
that? I might be able to do that. Hey, Teasley, let LSU lose, and you talk about being on the peak. I'm telling you right now, bro, you won't be able to peel me off. I'm gonna be like a doggone
teasy, man. It's teasy.
Yeah. Hey, no disrespect. No disrespect. But Teasley, hey, right now it's on and popping between me and you. First it was doggone what's his face last week. Now it's you this week. Hey, I'm about that.
and for those of you that don't know, Mike Teasy is one of the hosts of the show Tell It Again Sports.
Yeah.
Tell it like it is sports or Tell It Again Sports?
Put it in the link for us so we can follow you, bro.
Drop your link. You a mod in here, Teasy. Drop your link, man, so people can go sub up. Y'all gotta catch his show. They talk about if you like NFL talk, that they talk NFL. He's a Saints fan. He's a Tigers fan. I've been knowing that brother for like 10 years now, man. Been knowing him like 10 years, man. So hey,
he one of the originals.
Yeah, man. He one of the originals, bro. All right, now. This is home team right here, man. Georgia, UK, where we going to Lexington. It's gonna be rain. It's gonna be nighttime. They're motivated this year. If this game was last year, I would be hella nervous. But they're on a mission this year. Cats ain't sneaking up on us. I don't care if they would have lost 80-0 last week. That means nothing. We don't care what South Carolina did to UK last week. We going in there. We only focus on what we're gonna do to you. Dogs all the way. True.
I'm going Georgia in this right here because Kentucky ain't like Kentucky of old. You know what I'm saying? And they lost a little bit, so I'm going Georgia.
The Kentucky of old? What the hell are you talking about? We going Georgia all the way.
Okay. There the link is everybody. Tell it like it is sports. Hey man, hey, them brothers be over there. You got like 3 other co-hosts, man. Them brothers be over there, man, talking NFL and some LSU college football. So hey, y'all make sure y'all go over there and check it out. YouTube and Facebook. Everyone that's watching, make sure you go sub up. Make sure you go sub up to my other bro.
Got you. Hey, already done, bro.
All right, the next game. Oh, we got 30-something minutes.
Wee! Who want to go first on that?
I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot. All the stuff I'm talking about Purdue. Sorry, Purdue. I gotta go with Notre Dame.
All right, so we got our first pump fake of the day because I just knew you was gonna go with Purdue.
You thought I was going with Purdue? Nah.
I just knew you were going with Purdue.
Nah. Now, Notre Dame at home, they get off the snide with this win against Purdue.
Okay. Sniper. I know you've been wavering on this one, bro, but you got to make a decision today.
I know I got to make a decision, big bro. I got to make a decision. You don't want to go first? You don't want to go first?
I'm going with Notre Dame. They're woke. They've been woke, and last week was what they needed. What happened to them last week? I look at what happened to us in 2019 when South Carolina came and the Sanford Stadium and did that to us. It woke us up. The teams that we faced after that, hey, they paid the price, and I think Purdue gonna pay the price today. Notre Dame.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a 3-way sweep. Let's go ahead and write me down for Notre Dame.
Right.
Like you just said, and I said it earlier. You just said it. I said it earlier. You know, hey, sometimes some people need to be shook a little bit. So, and I think they got shook.
All right.
Well,
I got a good one right here.
Yeah. I gotta go with UCF. I'm taking UCF. I ain't got nothing to say about that. Yes, I did drop off the TCU bandwagon.
I gotta roll with the Knights as well. I'm going with the Knights. UCF.
Yeah, TCU is in the rebuilding stage. I'm going UCF.
That's a clean sweep for that one, ain't it?
And Sonny Dykes got to watch out too, man. You'd be like Mike Norvell, man. Yeah, it's what have you done for me lately? In today's world of college football.
Tease, I just subbed up to you.
Ole Miss, no doubt. Ole Miss, man. They also on the mission. Ole Miss. Salute to your Agent Smith. Happy Saturday to you, brother.
Man, it's about time you showed up. Agent Smith was looking for you too.
He was late last night, so it was late last night. So he was doing a little drinking last night, so he got started early last night. So he all right. Go ahead, go first. I'm contemplating on this one.
I said Ole Miss.
I said Ole Miss.
It don't matter if the game is in Greensboro and it's raining. I got Ole Miss, bro.
I gotta be the odd man. I gotta go with Wake Forest. I still don't trust Lane Kiffin. He do too much off the wall stuff. I still can't trust him.
What? Y'all talking about me, the South Carolina doggone LSU game. Y'all don't give this no. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Look, I said that last week. Did I on my note? I said, and he said, I do not trust Lane Kiffin with his play calling.
Yeah, but I trust him against teams other than Bama and Georgia though, because when he going against other teams, he looking like Bill Walsh out there with his play calling.
So, hey, I know our man. I know our ball.
Next, please.
So 2 for Ole Miss, 1 for Wake Forest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
I told y'all, hey, did you think it was gonna be easy?
Hold on.
I'm
Hold on for a minute.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. A&M just came off. Like A&M fights hard throughout the 4 quarters. I'm going A&M over Florida. Now, wait.
It's already down.
Yeah. You know why? And another reason why is because Florida has not. They playing quarterback carousel. I'm going with Texas A&M. Or in my my U-New voice, I'm going Texas A&M ATM.
I'm going Texas A&M. Because Florida really ain't showed me nothing yet. So
not so fast, my friends. The swamp is still the swamp. Okay, and I think that them fans are gonna go to booing and throwing stuff down there, and they're gonna force Napier to put DJ Lagway in there permanently, and that's when the game is gonna turn. If it was in Kyle Field, then I'd be right along with y'all. But the fact that it's in the swamp, I got to roll with Florida on this one.
This is my week. I take over first place.
You might. Like I said, man. Hey, man, I may have an off week this week, but
oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Oh, I don't know why you're saying, "Oh Jesus." This should be easy for you.
Oh, it is going to be
easy for you.
It is going to be easy. Let's go Rams.
Whew. Oh boy. Boy.
Shadir has a slight concussion.
So he ain't playing today. He's not playing today.
He's not playing today. They second string. Hey, they second
That's
string.
all he needed.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone. For those of you that don't know, Shadur has a slight concussion, so he will not be suiting up today. He'll be on the sidelines. Shiloh is I think he's just been released from the hospital for having surgery on his forearm. So that line is still the line. And look, Colorado State, I'm rolling with the Rams, man. It could get ugly.
Yeah,
quick.
It could get ugly. And plus, even if Shiloh or Shadur were playing, they don't have no defensive line. They don't have no offensive line. They won't be able to stop the run.
Here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
In downtown rainy Atlanta, Georgia, at the TED.
And this is gonna be a good one right here. It's gonna be a good one right here.
Hey, DeVale McGee. Hey, man. At the TED, Sniper, who you got?
Hey, this is the first time that I say this in 2 weeks. Anchor down, baby. Anchor down.
Game day is in Columbia. Wow. Sick 'em. Game day is in Columbia. I think that's the first time game day been in Columbia since probably 2012.
Mundo.
Vandy. I'm going Vandy, bro. Vandy, it'll be competitive in the first half, but I think Vandy will pull away. I'm rolling with Vandy. Hate to go against the hometown team.
Let me see something right quick. I got to see something right quick. Hold on.
And that's gonna be on ESPN, bro. I can't wait, boy. Ooh, man, you came. Man, you came with some good news today. I'm just as happy about that news you broke this morning as I was when I got that email the other day about this channel right here.
But I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Ooh, boy.
I'll tell you this right here. Vandy is a 9-point favorite. Okay. 8.5, 9-point favorite. That's with me. I gotta go with Georgia State.
Oh my
I gotta
God.
go with Georgia State.
That's a bold prediction right there.
Oh
bro.
my God.
That's a bold prediction right there.
Oh my God.
Hey, bro, you sure you knew ain't on a conference call and she giving you
Hey, look, cause I look.
She gonna get me for that one. She gonna get me for that.
Hey, I talked about it again, right? And Vandy, yeah, they getting there, but also in Georgia State, and Georgia State at home in the rain, and I want to see 8.5, 9-point favorite. I can't go against that. I gotta go with Georgia State,
bruh. Vandy
favorite in a ball game.
Let me ask you a question, D-True. Watching Vandy games, watching Vandy games. When is it not raining or cloudy or muggy or doggone sleeting? When is it not?
Well, I'm saying
play in the doggone. The boys play in the rain.
Yeah, they do drills in the rain, and remember it's been raining all week everywhere, so it'll be even.
Yeah,
both teams will have exposure. They got exposure in practice to the rain.
Yeah, but see, I can't take that Vandy giving up points. I gotta go with Georgia State. Because when the last time you see Georgia State actually give up points in a ball game?
Okay.
What? Oh boy, I want something. I want what you drinking on. I want what you drinking on.
I'm good at pulling off something like this. Hey,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Well, hey man, we made our picks, ladies and gentlemen. Some very interesting picks. Sniper has become public enemy number one over there. LSU, the LSU crowd is boy, they throwing the tomatoes at him, man, about that pick. I just listen. LSU has a gauntlet. They have a gauntlet coming up. I just don't see Brian Kelly going out like this, going into Columbia and losing that game. I just don't see it. The talent and LSU is just, if it comes down to a phone booth game where it's a physical game, you have to give the edge to LSU because one name, Harold Perkins. Harold Perkins. We cannot forget how special that kid has been for LSU the last 2 years. That's why I base my pick off of. But hey, you never know. You never know. The Apple Cup, Washington State and Washington.
They playing today too.
The Apple Cup. We can go ahead and pick that one. I'm rolling with Washington, and although I think that series is gonna start turning towards Washington State.
Yeah,
Washington State, that program is coming back, and when the Pac-12 comes back, you're gonna have new alphas in that conference. You're gonna have Washington State, Oregon State, Cal, Stanford. I think Cal will be the head alpha of that conference. I think Cal's the recruiting is going to pick up, and the level of talent is just going to improve at Cal, Berkeley, and I think Cal will be the top dog in that conference when they do come back. And they'll battle with Boise State for supremacy in that conference, but Cal, Washington State, Oregon State, they're going to carry the banner for that new Pac-12. Cal wouldn't necessarily say Cal weak. I think Cal would be good for 7 to 8 games this year.
So you take
maybe 7.
Ask D Truth about Cal.
Yeah. Washington. I'm rolling. I'm rolling with Washington in that Apple Cup today.
I'm going with Washington too.
You're going with Washington. What about you, Sniper?
Turn of the tides. I'm going with Washington State.
Okay. I'm predicting that turn of the tide to come in next year because I'm looking at what they, what they already they're having a good recruiting year for that class of 2025. So, and a lot may have to do with the fact that the Pac-12 is coming back.
Yeah.
And let's just look at it, man. A lot of parents they're not feeling that, living at the campus being in Seattle and you're having to travel all the way. Like 1 week you're traveling to Nebraska, and then the next week you're traveling all the way to New Jersey at Rutgers. I mean, a lot of parents, they're not feeling that.
But
they're not feeling that at all, man. So I think that may work against them. Common sense said Vanderbilt should move to the Pac-12. No, if I'm the commission, I'm not taking no teams east of the Mississippi. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't do that. I would if I'm the farthest east that I would go would be Tulane.
But I'm gonna ask you this question. It's another rivalry, Oregon State. And I'm like, that game right there, out of it, Oregon is played by 17.5. You throw with rivalry game, you throw them the point spread and whatever stats out the window.
Are they in Eugene or Corvallis?
Corvallis, Oregon State.
Oh man. Oh man.
Woo!
You want to go first, Tony, man? I don't want to mess it. I mean, man, I don't even know why. I don't even know why I listen to Agent Smith adding these two games in, man. God,
I wasn't paying attention to what Agent Smith said. I was looking at the schedule, and I seen that. I'm like, okay.
Oh man. You want to go first, Sniper?
I'm going Oregon State. I'm going Beaver.
I know you got Oregon State. I'm talking about him. The Oregon State.
Why do y'all consistently bring me into this mess? Hey, listen. Why do I have to go? I'm saying Oregon State put on a show. I think they lost last week, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. They coming back for revengeance. Oregon State.
That was a different Oregon State team, Sniper. Different Oregon State team. They done lost some players, graduated. They have no eligibility left. They're gone. DJU played pretty good for them last year. They made a difference.
Don't say Oregon, man.
Oregon been getting thrown under the bus the last couple of weeks, man. And Dan Lanning, bro. Even though they're in Corvallis, bro, I just can't go against Dan Lanning, bro, in Oregon. I think Oregon gonna find a way to win. It ain't gonna be easy. Oregon will find a way to win. Oregon will find a way to win.
Well, let's play a little devil's advocate with you. This is not the same Oregon team of last year.
No, they're not. Nowhere near it.
They ain't got no Bo Nix. They quarterback. What's his last? Gillen or
Dylan Gabriel.
Gabriel. He was a Heisman pick. I don't think he in a Heisman no more. A selection no more. Oregon State is this is their year to conquer Oregon.
It's two things that's kind of working against Dylan Gabriel. They had a few injuries in camp on the O-line. They got hit by the injury bug in fall camp on that O-line. It lost some weapons. The weapons that they had, that Bo Nix had, they're gone. And I said that in our preseason show, that they don't have those same weapons on the outside when you were picking them to win the Big Ten. But I still believe in Dylan Gabriel because I know what the kid can do. And I do believe we'll see him playing on Sundays when his time is up at Oregon. They still have Dan Lanning, brother. And you know Dan Lanning, he's from that Kirby tree. And that's why I got to roll with the Oregon Ducks. They got Dan Lanning and Oregon State don't. That's all I'm saying, bro. You remember that pregame speech that he gave them boys before that Colorado game, man. Man, let me tell you something. That took me back to my high school days, bro.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a damn what he said last year. It's this year his team has been on a struggle bus for the first 2 games. I don't. Hey, you gonna have to show me something. But right now, consistency is going towards Oregon State right now.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I think Oregon State and Wazoo, both of them, are going to be a serious problem, and next year and here on out, and Washington and Oregon, considering that you are in the Big Ten, you done joined the Big Ten, and you already got problems to deal with. You got the Michigans and the Penn States and Ohio States, and then Nebraska coming up. You might want to kind of take them off your schedule. You take Wazoo and Oregon State off your schedule because that's an extra headache that you got on your schedule that you may not need moving forward. So that's all I'm saying, because them teams, they recruiting has improved, and I think the Pac-12 coming back has a lot to do with it. Parents, even though these kids, we're in a different generation, these parents still have influence over their kids, and all of that traveling across the country, a lot of parents ain't feeling that. They're not feeling that. So, you're gonna have some kids from Southern California where they probably would have went to USC or UCLA, choosing to go to Wazoo or to Oregon State, because the parents will, at least it's a much closer commute from Southern California up to Oregon versus trying to figure out a way to get from Southern California all the way to dang New Jersey, or to the middle of Nebraska, or to the middle of Iowa, or to Indiana. That's the issue right there. So,
hey, I want to give an update. Y'all know I have a little cousin that plays at Carrollton High School. 95-yard kick return touchdown. Just want to throw that out there real quick. 95-yard kick return,
and on a wet field.
On a wet field against Gainesville.
Wow. Okay.
28-13.
All right.
Hey, I don't care what y'all say in Washington State. That's just some of the stuff I think about when y'all talk.
You said what?
Oh man, that's some of the things I think about when y'all start spitting out stuff. We talking about today. We talking about right now. Oregon has not showed me nothing that they could do anything as of right now. Give me the Washington State.
Well, I didn't drop it in their groups. I didn't drop it in the Oregon State group. So so they don't hear anything you're saying. So that may be a good thing, but that's going to be an interesting game. We got some good games today. A lot of these, out of all the picks that we've done in the past 4 weeks, this week was the toughest because we have some very evenly matched games. that could go either way. Yeah. So
Hey, and the good thing about it is more to come because next week's gonna be even worse. Because that's when I think next week is when conference play really start kicking off.
yeah, conference play is gonna kick in.
Ain't no more cupcakes.
I got one more for y'all. The
Come on now,
backyard
stop
brawl.
doing it.
This will be the last one because we got a little time. The backyard brawl. I'll go first. I'm rolling with Pitt.
Pitt and West
It's
Virginia.
just something about Pitt when they in Heinz Field, bro. They hard to beat in that place. I got Pitt.
Oh, you taking Pitt? Okay. All righty then. Okay, you gonna take Pitt? Let's see. You know what? I want to take Pitt, but for some reason I just can't. Only I gotta go West Virginia. I gotta go West.
You're gonna learn, all right, man. You're gonna learn to stop ignoring your first instincts, bro.
No, my
Tell
first
you
instinct.
now,
Hey, hold on. My first instinct was West Virginia.
Okay.
See,
Right.
you try to figure out. You try to figure me out. Now you gonna figure me out when I come.
Yeah, but you said out your own mouth you was thinking Pitt. Remember, Pitt crossed your mind. Something crossed your mind for some reason now. They cross your mind for some reason now. You thought of in games like that in Heinz Field, bro, they show up.
Yeah.
Remember 2017 when Miami went in there on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, they went in there undefeated. They had to play Pitt. Pitt was a 4-win team in that game.
Yeah.
Going in that game, they only had 4 wins.
But you know what, though? I'm gonna tell you this right here. Pitt don't let me too many doggone time. Even in Heinz Field. I gotta go West Virginia.
West Virginia, you let me down last week. I had high hopes for you. I was just rooting for you last week. And you laid the doggone egg. Pitt gonna come in and do that thing. I'm going with Pitt.
Sure, a whole lot of teams let us down last week.
You shut your mouth.
You can't use that logic.
No, but hey, remember last week? I mean, it was one of the only games I can watch last week, and I said, West Virginia got this. West Virginia, them hogs on the front line, they got this. Yeah, they got beat. Yeah, I'm not ever again. Hey, listen, love you, Randy Moss, but no sir.
Shoot, Virginia Tech, LSU let us down last week. Should I keep going?
Hey, all right, Armando. If you pick one more damn team to watch,
no. That's it. That is all the picks right there.
You got me tired as a mug.
That is all the picks right there. So we can start by last words. Because we're 8 minutes away from kickoff. Bama and Wisconsin and South Carolina and LSU. I know people gonna be flicking back and forth in them games. Yeah. So we'll start with you, Sniper. Last words, thoughts, and words.
Hate me if you want. I don't care. When your teams come, hey, listen, your team's got to do what they say they're gonna do. LSU all hyped up, all doggone camp, yeah. Tennessee. Oh, wait, we beat that elementary school the other day. Yeah. Let's see what you do today. Well, Tennessee, you on the bye.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can beat yourself today. Let's go, dogs.
All I gotta say, be careful out there, the weather. Take care of yourself and be safe. And War Eagle, And don't let the game consume you, and don't take it too hard.
You remember that now.
You remember that. Because you definitely
Y'all
wasn't
remember
saying
that. Y'all remember that. Y'all remember that. I'm telling everybody. Oh, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So
Oh man. Everyone enjoy your college football Saturday. I agree with D True. Hey, look, listen, no matter what happens, don't take it to heart. And when it comes to our picks, hey, don't take it personal. It's just business. It ain't personal, it's business. All right. I'm trying to keep a winning record here. But everyone, for those of you that are dealing with power outages and dealing with bad weather and recovering from the flood down by the Gulf in Louisiana and Alabama and Mississippi area, our thoughts and prayers are with you. Praying for you. You knew we love you. Looking forward to having you back next Saturday. We miss you. And Friday. I'm sorry, Friday. We look forward to having you back Friday. We miss you. We love you. And hey, stay safe down there. Stay safe down there. You and the family. Same to our other sister out on the West Coast together. They're dealing with some dangerous wildfires over there. You stay safe. We love you. And our thoughts and prayers are with you as well. And to everyone, enjoy the rest of your college football Saturday. And to those of you that have direct TV,
let the church say,
free at last. Free at last. We get to see some ESPN today.
Y'all go ahead and dance a G. Go ahead and dance a G right quick.
We get to enjoy some college football. You all enjoy the rest of your college football Saturday. For those of you that are catching the playback, make sure you hit that like button and leave a comment in the comment section. Give us your opinion on the games that we've spoken about and some of the topics that we've discussed. For my co-host that's not here today, you knew D True, my bro from another mother, Sniper, and myself, Armando Black. We're here First and 10 College Football Morning Show. Thank you. And we will see you back here later on tonight. It's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. It may be some some slow walking and some sad singing, like my bro D Troop would say.
I don't know who's going to get the award tonight. I don't know who's going to get tonight.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to get the awards tonight. And hey, the dog house, I will be putting some people or some teams in the dog house later on this week. So who it will be, hey, we will find out. So everyone, peace and blessings. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your college football Saturday. And if my little sis was up here, she would say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. All right. See y'all later on tonight. Go Dogs!
Go Dogs! Sick 'em! Ho, 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 ho.